You know I am. Ready to show out.
I should probably start a head, boy, cause I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord,
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the San Antonio Spurs come in for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the Spurs start out with the ball. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. The San Antonio Spurs, a team that has had such a strong core and is so disciplined, Clark. It's hard to see them struggle, even think of them struggling, even on the road.
Well, you know, last season they did have trouble at times on the road, but 22-19, still not too bad.
On defense, the Spurs. And it's Walker penetrating. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Parker with it. He's picked up by Walker. The shot is off. Nice D from Williams. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Walker.
Good shit.
The rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Get it on TP. D him up, son.
Walker against Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Walker.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Leonard attacking. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that
son.
from last season. Going into
Gotta
this
put a little
one,
message
guys. I mean,
on for you
the
this
numbers haven't
morning.
improved.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the
This
game.
is for all my opponents I play.
Looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Let's get it, son.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Hansbrough comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Lamb in there for Courtney Lee. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And stolen by Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Green. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Let's go.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Shit, man. Clear, path to the hoop.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Aldridge's shot is good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there.
First guy got to get the praise.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing.
Don't do it, son. Don't do it. Bop. Let's go.
Body between that other player and the ball.
Told you don't do it, man.
That's what we
Let's
call
go.
good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Get on him, Duncan. Throw that shit, man.
Maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. That one falls.
Good shit, man. Try to size me up, all right? Let's go.
Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor
Bop. Let's go.
and more of a...
Come on, Aldridge.
He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah,
Shit, man.
but
Shit,
he understands that we're all human.
Wake me up, boy. That's what I like. You're gonna have to wake me up, man. I'm a hard-headed nigga, man.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
Hard-headed, man. I don't believe nothing, man.
And really, he does
Everything I believe is I'm gonna win.
Yeah, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
My only purpose is to whoop that A.
Performance here for the Hornets last year. In 2014, they were very tough to beat at home, and that was
Who got
not
the
the case.
biggest and the baddest gun?
I mean, they struggled to string together those defensive runs.
They dropped the gun, they want to run.
To their less
That shit got them locked up.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
She can't get the money for the bill.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Again,
Papa
and
Sugar.
again, they're dissecting
Glad you in the jail, brother, man. You sure headed for the cemetery.
inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Hell no, son.
Batum leading the charge. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Just get down on your knees.
And, you know, that record for the Hornets last year at home, they ended up going 19-22, 6 fewer wins than they had in 2014 when they last made the playoffs.
And getting back to the Hornets, they were the worst shooting team in the league at home. And they have to remedy that in a hurry. Shot only 42% here last season.
Here's the screen. Lynn gets the lead. From past the arc. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team...
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's San Antonio. They lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Dunking out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in the 3 spot.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it.
Let's go.
Soaked there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Charlotte had a lot of momentum going into last season off that playoff appearance. But they just stumbled out of the gates last season and spent the whole year playing catch-up.
Most stuff.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now for the Hornets, they seem to get back on track last January, but they faded Clark quickly after that and were too far behind to make up room and get in the playoffs.
And, you know, they had a rash of injuries, Kevin, and that really did them in. All in all, it was a season that just didn't have any traction for them because of the injuries.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard attacking. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Walker with it. He's picked up
Here
by
we
Parker.
go again.
Fires
Here we
from the
go
line.
again.
The offensive rebound.
What a man's got to
There was
do.
no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
Courtney Lee is on the wing. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in. Lee's got 5. Clark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
Take 2, get him there. Take 3, get him done.
Time here.
Hard for me to get him where I wanted him in front of him.
The guys for the Spurs, a big reason they rarely go on losing streaks is that they have no bad matchups. One of only 3 teams in the NBA last year to defeat every other NBA team. Winning for this group is just second nature.
What did you do? Threw it back in my fucking face, so fuck you, Joe. Here we go again. Here we go again.
The Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Walker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Well, as Greg was talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
Aldridge misses. Charlotte leading by 3. There's the screen. Trading. Lee dishes to Kaminsky. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. 4 on the clock. And the serious
shit,
dunk
man.
to finish it off.
Shit.
Boy,
Go.
he is such a ridiculous dunk.
High rise,
Bop.
no
Let's
doubt
go.
about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks.
Coming for your ass, boy. You better believe that, man.
Poke loose.
Go.
Leonard with the steal. And they're running. Green inside. Covered by Lee. And it's Green missing. And slam dunk by
Shit, man.
Kid Gilchrist.
Nice.
Well, you gonna have to play, man. You wanna win? Gotta keep playing like that, man.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball,
Bop.
whatever
School.
you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The Spurs making a switch here. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
.35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lynn.
Shit.
Jefferson passing to Hansbrough.
Rip him, rip him.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Lamb, headed by Green. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot.
Good shit.
And there's
Shit.
the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Lay down, son. That's what I do. Shut them down, man.
Here's Mills.
Better bring it 100. I'm telling you now.
1 second left.
Let's go.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And
Oh, man, nigga, you gotta pull away, man. Pull away, man. That's the only way you can beat me, man. Don't go in fourth quarter with a close game with me, man. I had a kick. Had about 30 points, man. 30 points, man. Third quarter, end of the quarter. Cut it down to 20. Took it in the fourth quarter. That's this morning I'm talking about now. He ended up beating me though, man. He beat me by 7 points, man.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense.
Wasn't easy though.
Put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Never had a nigga have me down by 30. But, you know, I don't play with Golden State like that, but I play with any team, man. Ain't no excuses for me.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
I like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat is the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Good call. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Lee. And it's Zeller the 5, home in the paint. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for West. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Patty Mills. Leonard kicks to Miller. No good. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte leading by 5. This is it to Lee. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Leonard attacking. And it's good. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
You know, I thought Charlotte went to their bench as much as most other teams last season. Those guys ate up time for the starters, but weren't nearly efficient scoring the ball as you might want them to be.
Charlotte calls timeout. For the Hornets last season, their bench was weak at times. They just couldn't really score that way.
And the Hornets bench was the only bench to shoot under 40% from the floor for the season.
Charlotte making the switch. Jefferson's checked in. Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Walker dishes to Williams. There's the pick. Duncan with the point.
Let's go, son.
Transition, here comes San Antonio. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Tony Parker.
A signature bucket for him on that
Throw that.
possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Walker with some nice D.
Think he can't do it. He's one of the best. One of the best out there, man, when it comes to that hole. Well, I'll take you there in a minute.
But he has not been an asset for his team.
Let's go. Rip him, Pop.
Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Get out of here, man. Let's go.
Duncan with the block. Outside, Green.
Come on, Audrey.
Lobs it up toward the rim. Williams with the steal. And it's Walker penetrating.
You know, you take a look at this group of Spurs and you wonder if they peaked. And it seems you say that a lot with this team, and they prove you wrong. What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
He's on fire. They need to put their heads together and figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Checked in for the Hornets. Spurs trail by 8. There's Parker with the 3. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. That's 7 points for Parker.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
1:46 left to play here in the third. Lock at 6. Walker the pass to Hansbrough. Plenty of space. San Antonio with the rebound.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
The Spurs get their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw good from Leonard.
Yeah, in the quest to get to the playoffs, the Hornets came up short last season, and a lot of that was due to how they fared against the Western Conference. They just couldn't keep up with the offensive firepower coming out of the West.
That one is no good. As you mentioned, the Hornets struggled against the West only once. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Jefferson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls for him.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
Clifford in his 3rd year now as head coach. Greg, that experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. He's a Van Gundy disciple. Clark was on the coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin.
You know what I'm
13
saying?
seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
Go, son. Ready?
Rare you'll see him miss
Take that lead. Let's go. Foul.
Aldridge kicks to Green. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Right around that time. I told you, man. 4th quarter, you didn't want to do this time. I'm telling you.
to lead you to the right place with that pass.
I love when niggas touch me, man.
Charlotte again missing.
My
That's
side,
one
piece.
he knows he should have drank.
Trying to go
Come
for
on, daddy.
but excellent defense and
Lord
anticipation
in
there
the
to
G.
stop.
Take the banana. Yeah, I know what I mean.
Outside Walker.
Throw that shit, son. Let's go. Run him. Danny. Bop.
Here's Aldridge. Offline. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Hornets ahead, up by 3. And we're just moments away. Stay with us. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point guard. On the wing, Batum. Screen by Jefferson. Left block shot on the way. And hands broke, kicks to Lynn. Parker with the steal. Here's Green, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a
I'm
decade
in
ago.
Mexico, chilling in the sand.
I think it took the viewing public.
Give me that. Give me that, man.
Kevin, because now most people look
Let's
at the
let's go.
Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball
A beast.
in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case. It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly,
No.
temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
Here's Hansbrough. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 4th assist in this one.
you know, for the Spurs playing up tempo. I mean, they made that adjustment several years back, to their credit. Since then, they've been one of the more up-tempo and offensive-minded teams in the league.
You're nowhere. I don't win. And down with me. I rip it in wide. Sun can see.
And some stats to kind of back up the Spurs playing that up-tempo style. They led the league last year in distance travel as a team. Their players would cover almost 18 miles per game play. That tells you there's tremendous ball movement, but more importantly, body movement.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Tyler Hansman. And Lee's subbed in for Jeremy Lamb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's over, son.
Who's going to win that
It's
race?
over.
Yeah, early
Call it
offense
early,
is
man.
often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
About to play my little brother, man.
Something has to change.
He's about 29. I'm going to whoop on his ass a little bit this morning.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hawes. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Walker. He gets to Zeller.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
San Antonio leading. Mills with it. Duncan dishes to Mills. Feeds to Aldridge. Buries it down low.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there,
Good D, let's go.
they're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
They kick it out to Green. He feeds it to Mills. Dishes it to Leonard. Puts it up from 15. Here's Aldridge.
Good game, son. Good game, man.
And now a 6-point San Antonio lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace.
They're just trying to get stupid on you, son.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively. Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Outside, Walker. From deep. Again, the miss by Walker.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Got two rides of limousine with a chauffeur.
Offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
From downtown. Buries it.
Shot, son.
And that
Shot.
cuts the lead to just 5.
Let's go.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Duncan. And Comet, 2 points for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
Told you, man. Don't go for a quarter with me, man. You need to be up 10, 20.
This lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that.
Then I hear niggas say, well, you got a tier 1 team.
It's
Well,
just about done, but
you pick the team you wanted. I pick the team I wanted. I know how to take an ass whooping. You need to learn, yeah? I take them
Leonard
sometimes.
with the ball.
I mean, I give them a
And
lot.
Zeller picks him up
You know what I mean?
defensively.
All of them good. That's how you play them, man. If you good, they good. And I'm awesome. I have no excuses.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking.
I miss a lot of foul shots. Still win games.
And the second of two is good. That stretches their lead to 8. Charlotte calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Is what's your take?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go
Come
home
on,
just
Duncan.
like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Here's Leonard. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That's what I've been wanting all my life. thinking about my little man, so I called my wife. Yo, your dad, it's about to make it happen. What you mean, my nigga? I'm about to make it happen. Today I met this cat. He said his name is